When astronaut Scott Kelly came home from nearly a year on the International Space Station, he climbed out of the capsule about 2 inches taller than the day he launched. 2 full inches. And here's the twist that makes it absurd. Scott has an identical twin brother, Mark, who stayed right here on Earth the whole time. Same DNA, same age, same everything. And for a few days, Scott completely towered over him. So what happens up there that can add 2 inches to a grown adult in a few months? And why on earth can't you keep it? It all comes down to one thing: your spine versus gravity. Down here, gravity never takes a break. Every second you spend standing, sitting, walking, it's pressing down on you, gently crushing your skeleton from above. And stacked between the 24 bones of your spine are little discs, soft, fluid-filled cushions, basically tiny jelly donuts. Gravity squeezes them all day, every day, for your entire life. Now, take gravity away. Up on the space station, an astronaut floats in microgravity, and suddenly nothing is pressing down at all. So those spinal discs finally do what they've wanted to do for decades. They relax, they soak up fluid, they swell back to full size, and the natural curves of the spine straighten out. The whole column unfolds like an accordion you finally stop squeezing. A few extra millimeters between every disc adds up fast, and within weeks, an astronaut can gain up to 3% of their height. For a tall person, that's a clean 2 inches. But here's the part nobody puts on the recruitment poster. It is not a free upgrade. That stretched out spine actually hurts. More than half of astronauts report real back pain in orbit because the muscles and ligaments that normally hold your spine together suddenly have nothing to push against, so they weaken and go soft. And the bill comes due when they get home. After months in space, astronauts have a sharply higher risk of slipped and herniated discs. Their spines have basically forgotten how to handle gravity. It's such a big deal that NASA studies it constantly, because a crew flying all the way to Mars would be weightless for years. And the height itself? It evaporates almost instantly. Within a day or two of landing, gravity gets its grip back, the discs compress again, and the astronaut shrinks right back to their normal Earth height. Scott Kelly's 2 inches were gone in about 48 hours. He went back to being exactly as tall as his twin, like nothing ever happened. Now here's the genuinely wild part. You don't need a rocket to feel any of this. You run a tiny version of the exact same experiment every single night. When you lie down to sleep, you take gravity off your spine for hours, and your discs quietly drink the fluid back up, just like an astronaut's. That is the actual reason you are measurably taller in the morning than you are at night. You wake up at your own personal space height, and gravity slowly presses you back down over the day. So we like to think of our height as a fixed fact, a number stamped on us at birth, but it isn't. You are being squeezed and released all the time by the most relentless force in your entire life. The astronauts simply escaped it for a while, and their bodies showed us exactly how much we're holding up every second without ever noticing.